to Michigan, Charlotte, Kentucky, Houston, South Carolina, Minnesota is in the building tonight. Savannah, I love Savannah. Awesome, guys. We're so excited to have you here. I'm elated. South Carolina still chiming in. South Carolina said, raise up, take your shirt off, swinging around like a helicopter, okay? Listen, South Carolina is in the house tonight, and we are so excited to see you guys. Listen, I won't be long, but if you came on this call tonight, looking to learn how to access some capital, are you in the right room? If you came on this call tonight looking to add additional services to what you already may be doing, especially those of you in taxes, especially those of you already doing credit repair or insurance, this is an easy addition to what you already offer. If you're in the room tonight and you're like, hey, I need to level up my own personal finances, I need to get a loan, guess what? You're in the right room tonight. And we're so excited that whoever brought you in invited you because, guys, we don't gatekeep, but this is an exclusive community, wealth builders only. Okay. People who have a wealth mindset only. So I'm going to move out of the way. I'm your host tonight, Dr. Michelle W. Cofer. Peace from Long Island. Okay, I know it's cold up there. Okay, listen, I'm Dr. Michelle W. Cofer, guys. I'm super excited to be a part of Business in Black. I'm super excited to be able to have God open a door for us to bring funding and revenue to underdeserved communities, right? Underserved, because we deserve it, but underserved communities. And I'm so grateful and thankful for all of my business partners and colleagues out there. Shout out to you guys. Drop some party hats in the chat. Shout out to you guys because, listen, we are on a mission, guys, to help a million families. And I can tell you tonight, I saw a lot of financial services representatives in the room. This is the perfect time of year to add an auxiliary service. So if you're already helping clients, especially taxes, listen, I've been in the tax industry since 2018. I'm a tax strategist now. I retired from tax preparation. I only meet with clients to give strategy and I get paid for that. But listen, let me tell you something, guys. If you're working with Schedule C clients, if you got investors, you're working with Schedule E clients, this is a no brainer for you. So I'm going to tell you right now, it's as simple as adding a couple of questions to your intake sheet. All right. What are you planning to do with your tax return? Are you making a large investment or planning to scale your business? Do you need funding? How's your personal credit? So very simple questions that you can add to your intake. If you're on this line tonight, and I saw some people who were in insurance, you're already serving families. You're already positioning them. Guess what? We offer wills and trust here. We offer the ability for your clients who are entrepreneurs to access hundreds of thousands up to hundred millions of dollars. Okay. And so you're in the right room. I saw credit. I saw funding. Y'all already know, but I'm going to tell you guys tonight, there's a powerhouse entrepreneur that's about to come behind me. And I'm super excited because I've seen her multitask as a business owner. See, some people have little side hustles going on, but this woman right here is running empires. And I've seen her do it almost effortlessly, seamlessly, running multiple businesses, being able to scale and grow and dominating in her market where she owns a title company that is the largest and most profitable. I need major help. We got you. Listen, you're in the right room, cake lady, girl. We got the cake and the tea in the room tonight, okay? But listen, she runs the largest title company in her area. And so what does that say to me? That she ain't new to this, she true to this. And so I'm super excited because I've also seen her add this, guys, and her passion for the work that we does that we do here. It's astounding. And so she's going to be sharing tonight about this powerful movement, guys. As a visionary behind this thing, the objective is this right here. Let's help business owners get the money they need to scale up. If you haven't hit your first six figures, if you haven't hit a quarter of a million, if you haven't hit your first half a million, if you haven't made seven figures in your business yet, then it's probably because you have a deficiency. And it's probably tied to the fact that you got amazing ideas, but you just don't have the cash flow or you don't have the capital to stand behind and implement that goal and dream. And so I will tell you as I move out of the way, just as I'm a serial entrepreneur, she is too, doing big things. I see DeAndre in the room, serial entrepreneur. I have the pleasure of bringing up one of our top producers, guys, one of the number one recruiters in a company, someone who is full of wisdom, full of stamina, guys, know how to party. She knows this information. She is a kingdom leader, guys. She is Dr. Brenda Colston. So get your notepads. Oh, she's also a teacher and an educator. So she gonna drop some nuggets in this room tonight. So get your notepads out and get ready, guys, to receive from this powerhouse vessel, Dr. Brenda Colson. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Queen. The floor is yours.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Cover. I'm like, who is she talking about, y'all? This queen right here, we should have been talking about her today. She was just laying it out. I am so thankful for this woman of God. You know, she is just such an amazing leader. I, it's just so much that I could say about her today. She just gives and gives and gives, and she is so wise. I mean, she started out early this morning, y'all, 5 or 6 o'clock this morning. We were all together on our prayer call and our reading, and she just goes and goes and goes. She's tireless. She just keeps going and feeding us and giving to us so that we can give to you. And I'm just so thankful for her businesses that she runs. She's talking about me. She's got businesses all over the place as well. And then she's still consistently feeding us. So let's put some fire in the chat for Dr. Cofer today. She is an amazing leader, and I'm so thankful for her. Y'all, I'm so excited tonight. I got so much to tell y'all, and we got so little time, but I'm going to ask something of you as we start. We always talking about put something in the chat, but this is really important. I want you to put a number one in the chat if you own at least one business. I want you to put a number two if you have a business in your heart, if you're thinking about owning a business, okay? And I want you to put a number three with that if you're a tax professional. She already lit y'all up. She already told y'all some of the wonderful things. I got some more to add to that a little bit later for the tax professionals. I'll tell you, excuse me, just a little bit more about me. We're talking about business in black today. I'm so thankful for business in black, you know, because I used to be business in red and thought I was doing something. Would wake up in the morning looking at my phone, man, bank account is negative again. Bank account is on red. Bank account is on red. I got so sick of that. Bank account being in red. I didn't want to keep seeing that. I didn't even want to wake up and get up because I knew I was going to be looking at the bank account being on red. It could be $10, $50, $100, could be 50,000. No, never was $50,000, but it was in the red because I wasn't operating in the black. I'm thankful now for this business and it allows me to operate in the black. It takes me to other businesses, other rooms. Y'all, I've been in rooms that I've never been in before since I've been in this business. So this is an opportunity that you don't want to take lightly. You want to listen to this information tonight and you want to take heed to it and you want to move on it because indeed it is an opportunity. Get in one room, then get in the next room and get in the next room and get in the next room. Don't take it lightly. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to have some testimonies for you today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Freedom Path and the Business in Black movement. Let's get started here. So, what is the Business in Black movement? We are nationwide, and I love that. I'm in Minnesota, somebody else is in Florida, we got Georgia, we got North Carolina, South Carolina. We are all over the place. We are here to build, scale, and profit, leveraging what's OPM? One of my favorite three words, other people's money. Say that with me. Other people's money. Not my money, other people's money. That's a beautiful thing when we can leverage somebody else's money. I was talking to an investor yesterday. He said, why would I spend my $2 million when I can use somebody else's $2 million? I'm like, okay, I like that. I like talking to people like that. Let's spend other people's monies. This movement is focused on helping business owners in all industries. Y'all, we're helping all kinds of people. Now, we can't help people that are doing illegal things, okay? So if you got a business and it ain't right, you're walking around with $30,000 worth of cash in your pocket, this is probably not the place for you, okay? But we want to get you out of the red and thriving in the black. Did you know that 4.4 new million businesses start annually? And guess what? A lot of them don't make it. And you know why? Because they don't have the money that they need. Look at all these cute logos, y'all. Look at it. Isn't it
Dr.
beautiful?
Brenda, give me 1 second. Is it just me? I don't see the screen. Is my view?
No, I don't see it either.
Okay. You should have hosts. You have hosts. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No. You didn't see it at all?
Mm-mm. Just so, oh, somebody said they can see it. Oh, no, they said we can see you. No. Mm-mm. So maybe stop because I was sharing. So stop it and reshare. But I'm gonna tell y'all, Dr. Brenda was just talking about people that do $2 million deals, y'all. That's the kind of room she be in. Just so y'all know, y'all ain't around no little itty bitty pacifier around here, okay? She run with them big dogs. Y'all said, listen, playtime over, we in the big league now. Y'all just know that's the kind of room you in right here. But I don't see it on my side.
Let me get out of it. Escape.
Try and see if it lets you reshare.
Zoom. Am I not sharing?
And if not, I can grab it on my side, but I do have to pick up Kylie, so I'm not sure how long it will be. There you go.
Okay. So I need to get it big though.
Yeah, do present right there at the top, and it'll bring it back up. And it's a blue button, purple button. Yep, there you go. There you go.
All right. Y'all with me? I'm just going and going and y'all ain't seeing nothing. All right. So I was just saying on this screen, just beautiful, lots of logos. These people have all partnered with Freedom Path. Freedom Path is kind of the mother, okay? And all of us have come in together to work with Freedom Path, and we have created the Business and Black movement. And we would love to have some more people here. We got more room, y'all. We can move these in all close together and bring in your company, add in your logo, add in your business, because we are stronger together, right? The more we can get in here, the better off we are. All right. So this is for you if you're a business owner or you want to start a business. That's why I say, are you an owner or do you have a business in your heart? If you have a business in your heart, we can bring that to a point for you to start. If you need to establish business credit, if you want to build generational wealth, or if you need a tax shelter, those are all wonderful things, and they are all things that we can help you with. Now, let me move this here. But if you don't want to scale your business, if you don't want to grow, if you don't like helping people, if you don't want to invest in yourself, and you're just happy with, making $20 a week or, $20 an hour, then this is probably not for you. We grow over here, y'all. We grow over here. Funding. Who needs funding? Put an F in the put an F in the chat if you need funding. We are here to help with funding as well. We're going to help you secure funding without perfect credit or without being in the business for 10 years. But perfect credit is hard to come by these days. There are people with, 7. Some people might have, I didn't even know that there was a such thing as 800 when I was coming up. I told somebody yesterday, I didn't even know anybody that owned a home when I was a kid. So all of this was new to me as an adult. I had to learn this. How many of you just grew up with money in your hand, money in your pocket, money in the kitchen, money in the living room? I didn't. I grew up with 7 children in the house. We didn't have money, okay? My dad used to say money burns a hole in our pocket, and I believed him. So every time I got some money in my pocket, I would spend it because I didn't want a hole in my pocket. So we have to learn. We have to learn about funding. We have to learn about money and saving and investing. So what are our goals here? We've got 3 goals listed. Number 1, to get you as much money as we can. Sometimes you're going to start small, and then you're going to go back, and then you're going to go back again. You're going to pay that off, and you're going to go back. We're going to get your business bankable. We're going to help you get to that point, and we have lots of tools for you to get to that point of being bankable. And then we're going to get you larger loans at lower rates. Isn't that wonderful? Now, I work with people buying homes as well in the title industry. Sometimes they don't get the best rate the first time. So they come back and they refinance and they get a better rate. So you just keep going until you get the best rates. We talked about those businesses that fail. Yeah, 97% fail due to no capital. Banks are saying no to them, bad credit, no collateral. Maybe they haven't been in business long enough or not being properly structured. Freedom Path is a different animal. We got some deals done that other people don't get done. And here are some of our loan terms, programs, and rates. There's a lot. Not going to go word for word with you, but we've got so many different programs. As I said, we've got over 300 lenders that we're working with, or lenders and vendors. We have money that is available for personal and business credit. We've got, I'm sorry, some of the things that they require. They want to know about how long have you been in business? What kind of cash flow do you have? What kind of revenue? What type of industry? As I said before, we can't do all businesses. We got same day funding. We got 0% interest. That's what we're talking about with other people's money. If I can loan you $500,000 with 0% interest, then you've got free money, right? And why wouldn't you take advantage of that? We've got SLOCs, we've got fix and flips, we've got DSCRs, new construction, we got all kinds of other people's money. So I call these receipts. This is the receipt page. This is where you see, I could tell you about that stuff all day long. These things have happened, all right? These are people that have gotten loans. We've got Judy Hines, who helped someone in the real estate industry get $76,000. We've got Monica Russell, who got $78,000 on another real estate deal. Then we've got some more people that got funding. We got 85-7, 10, 8, 13, 5. Coach Kevin got someone $113,000, a business internet technology company. Got $28,000 for a contracting business. Then we got people that are getting their score boosted. How many points here, Sheila? Look at that. Look at that, how that score has increased. And we got over here in this corner, I need to change my little scenery here. There we go. People's scores being boosted. I've seen some 100 points, some 150. I saw one for 160. What would that do for you? What would that do for your tax customers if their score could be increased by 160 points? They may not need that H&R Block loan if they could get their score fixed, right? So this is something to consider. 680 FICO, 680 plus FICO, or 3-month business bank statements. That's what they're going to be asking for. We can access up to $100 million. As I said, we've got the 0% APR programs available. So whoever bought you here today, you want to be talking to them about that. If you are not a broker or a broker bought you in, ask them how you can get going with this. If you need funding, it doesn't cost you a dime to apply for funding. $0 down to apply for funding. You go into some of these banks, well, you got to write a check for this, that, or the other. That's not us. $0 to get started. Oh, we got some repeats here. I don't know. All right. So now we're talking about Freedom BCA. So remember I said before, you may not be ready. Your business may not be where it needs to be, or you're just not sure where it is. That's what the Freedom BCA, that's our Business Credit Academy. We're going to help you get where you need to be. Here's some of the benefits. A free business scan. Anybody ever gotten a free business scan before? Most of the time you're going to pay for it. You're going to get a step-by-step web-based application to start and fund your business. Integrated loan applications. It helps you to unlock pre-approvals as you progress through the platform. Teaches you how to become fundable. It's going to give you the access to the 3,000 lenders. And then we got a $50,000 funding guarantee. I love that. If you go through the program, you check off this box, check off that box, check off the next box. At the end, if you do what you're supposed to do, $50,000 funding guarantee, and you're going to get a refund on some of the fees that you've paid. It'll be used towards your closing costs. You have to be a Freedom Path broker, part of the broker bundle to get into that. That's it. Look at that. It's called a value $3,000 and you're only going to pay $16.99. When I shop, I like to shop for deals. You consider that a deal? Put deal in the chat. I think that's a deal because I start carrying the one, subtracting and moving the numbers and stuff, y'all. So 3,000 minus 16.99, that's about what, $1,300 saved? That's my kind of deal. That's my kind of shopping. So talking about getting deals. Now we're going to move on into the broker careers. And before I do that, Aisha, are you available? We're going to have a testimony real quick. This lady, she is a boss here. When I say boss, I don't take that word lightly. She's a financial services broker. She's a serial entrepreneur. I guess you see the the pattern here, serial entrepreneurs. We ain't just people sitting around on our hands around here. Aisha is a serial entrepreneur. She's a financial services broker. She works with taxes. She's a mentor. She's a wealth strategist. And she's been working for herself for over 20 years. So she must have started doing that when she's 5 because she looked like she's about 23, 24 over there. So she gonna have to tell me how old she is because I don't believe she much more than 25. She retired herself in December of 23. She went into full-time financial industry, and now she operates at a high level, helping individuals and businesses. So just an amazing young woman. She's mentored over 100 people in the tax industry, and she'll tell you more about her testimony and how she's been able to help other tax professionals. Aisha, are you available?
Yes, I am.
Yay, welcome.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. I'm Aisha B. First, I want to say I'm really big on being front and center on the camera. So if I'm front and center, I would love to see you guys be front and center. So if you could please turn your cameras on, I would like to see y'all beautiful faces, y'all smiling faces. Let me know who it is that we're talking to because when I'm talking on the camera, I like to know who it is that I'm talking to, that y'all are in the room with me. So turn your cameras on if you don't mind. But yes, like Miss Brenda was saying, I've been self-employed for well over 20 years. I've been in the beauty industry. I've done everything you can probably think of within the beauty industry, from working behind the chair to esthetician to traveling. I'm licensed in 3 different states. I've worked in almost every cosmetology school in my local state of South Carolina. I've done a lot. I've mentored a lot. That's just my passion, what I love. So I retired myself in December of 2023 from behind the chair and said, hey, I do have a degree in business. What else can I do? What more can I do? Because I'm always looking to elevate. I'm always looking to level up. I never like to be stagnant. I'm always looking to grow. So I came across this with my mentor, who is also on my tax team, Kiana, and she was telling me about the opportunities with business in black and how you can make sure your business is operating in the black and not in the red. Because as a self-employed person of 20 plus years, I can say I've operated in the red a lot, as a lot of new entrepreneurs do, but the more the more you grow. So when you put yourself in position and around others that you see that you want to be like, or you want to do the things that they want to do, that they are already doing, those are the type of people you want to gravitate to, or attract to, or be in the rooms with. So now I position myself to where I'm in rooms with CEOs, I'm in rooms with millionaires, because they are in the position where I'm looking to be at. So if they are already there, I'm like, hey, let me go over here where they are at. So with business in black, it really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. You have residual income. I'm breaking generational curses. I am 39 years old. I have 3 sons. So my business, the name of my business is Three Sons Financial Group, which is based around my legacy and what it is that I'm bringing. So like I tell my tax pros, I invited several of the tax pros on. So like I'm telling y'all, when y'all listen to the call tonight, really, really deep dive into this, because it's so major, and how much money you can make, how business in black can really benefit you personally, and it can benefit your business. You can market this to your Schedule C clients, your Schedule E clients, which I'm sure they will touch on a little bit more. But it's so much money to be made. You can basically pre-qualify them already in your intake form. So when you're putting out your intake form to get your tax clients, go ahead and ask the questions that you need to know. Are you a business owner? Like, what's your credit score? Is it like at least a 680 or higher? Do you have a business bank account? You want to ask these type of questions so you can already pre-qualify them. So while you're doing their taxes, now you already pre-qualified them to get business funding. Hey, you can go ahead and just roll that right into place. So this business, I think, it's an additional stream of income to add on to what you're already doing. And it's just really such a great thing. So if you're looking to level up in life, in business, and just in everything, then this is where you need to be. Y'all are on the exact call that you need to be on. You did not get here by mistake. It wasn't by chance. You are supposed to be here. So I hope y'all take a lot out of this call tonight. And if you're excited about it, drop some flames in the chat. Drop some flames for Miss Brenda. Drop some flames for Miss Michelle. Those two are some awesome ladies. I'm glad to be in the room with them. So you guys just pay attention, just listen, take it in, because a lot of times you have to change your mindset. When you change your mindset, it can help you elevate to more. I'm always striving to reach more. I don't care how much I've already accomplished in the past. It's nothing more that I don't see myself already wanting to do. I'm always looking for more ways to grow, always looking for more ways to scale my business. So yeah, definitely get in with Business in Black, because while we want to operate our business in the black, right? We're not trying to be in the red. Because being in the red, it's not good. And I'll tell you one thing, I literally got it out the mud. I can definitely say that. But now I'm operating in the black. And I plan to continue to operate in the black. And anybody that's connected to me or around me, that even my mentees, I plan to have y'all in the black as well. It's nothing but up. It's up from here.
Amen.
I'm about to say,
Oh
I
my
can
God.
keep going, Miss
Hallelujah.
Brenda. I'm sorry. Don't get me. I get excited. I keep going.
That's all right. I'll be thinking I'm in church. I'll be like,
But
amen,
I get to
hallelujah.
preach
That's
it.
it. That's it. That's it. That's the gospel. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Let's give it up for her today. She, a young woman. I'm so happy for these young folks not waiting till they 60 to try to figure this out, y'all. By 60, we got to be trying to sit down, not trying to figure out what I'm going to do for retirement. Do it at 20, do it at 25, do it at 30, get it together now. I'm so happy that she made those statements for the tax people, because there is so much that you already know. You already know about these people's business. You already know they need some money. Tax people generally have a certain point in the year. I know because my assistant at church, he owns a couple of tax companies, and it's certain time he can't even be there because he got to be in the office because people is getting audited. They got their deadlines and stuff. So they're busy. Then the rest of the year, some of them have no work and they have no income. So you can turn those 3 months, a 3-month job, into a year-round situation. Work with those people all year long. You can do that. And you can monetize that because you see the problems that they have. I'm telling y'all, this is a real world fixed right here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the careers here because this is good. So what is the opportunity for you here? Oh, there goes one of my favorite words, y'all. Independent. Become an independent broker. Why is that one of my favorite words? Because I am unemployable. I'm sorry. I have to admit, it is hard for me to go work for somebody that tells me you can go to the bathroom at 12 and 3. That's it. Okay. No, you can't go to your grandkids' play. No. Become an independent broker so you can do what you need to do when you need to do it. We give you all the tools to do it. There is nothing more freeing than to be able to make money your way. Okay? Everything that you need is provided. You got your back office, you got Broker University, you got a website, you get tools, you get a marketing system, and it's so easy. 3 easy steps. You just got to let people know what you do. You direct them to your website. It's so simple. You know what you got to do to get a loan application done? Send the application. Get their email and send them application. I told somebody that they almost fell out of their seat. I get 40%. Yep, that's it. Send them an application. It's real simple. So we get paid several different ways. Dr. Cofer calls it the Grace Plan, the Grace Comp Plan, because we get paid 5 different ways. Direct commission, residual commission, the cab, one of my favorite words, because all I knew was a cab was a yellow cab. But this is a green cab, y'all. The leadership match bonus and the infinity growth bonus. Who wouldn't want to get paid 5 ways? I never had a job that paid me 5 ways. I barely got 1 check, okay? And sometimes that was short. So this is going to be 5 different ways that you're going to get some income. 40% new customer activation. So new customer activation commissions. Life insurance is not included. You get paid every Friday. Every week, 40% of commissionable revenue, okay? And then on the residuals, you're going to get 30%. So I love getting that little email. You just got paid. You just got paid. I like to have money all the time, y'all. I don't like to have money once a month because I can spend money or invest money or something every day. I'm okay with having some money hit my desk, hit my email, hit my account every day. I'm okay with that. I really don't have a problem with it. If you got a problem with it, put a P in the chat. I hope I don't see no P's in the chat. Okay, then we got the CAB, the customer activation bonus. That big old arrow over there that says earn up to 3,500. I broke that down to somebody yesterday. This is a real thing. You get points for things that you do. 3 points gets you $100. I'm going to tell you how you get those points in just a minute. 5 points, an extra $200. 10 points, 500. 15 points, 1,000. 20 points, 2,500. And we're just talking about in 1 week. And do you know that you can do this in more than one time in 1 week? So if I can make 3,500 between Monday and Tuesday, I can turn around and do it again Wednesday and Thursday. I can turn around and do it again Friday and Saturday. You have between Saturday to Saturday to do it. So if you're a go-getter, you talk to a lot of people, there is no limit on it. You can do it every day. There's no limit. That's a beautiful thing, y'all. All right. Then we have the broker model. Those of you that are in those other industries, I think about real estate. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. Somebody's getting paid over here. Somebody's getting paid over there. At a closing, I'm like, at least 12 people get paid off of every deal. You got your appraiser, you got your broker, you got the lender, you got the title closer, you got the person that do the assessment search, you got the person that does a plat drawing. Everybody's getting a piece of the pie. So here, you're going to get 20% of what someone else does. You didn't even do the work, all right? You sign them up and you get the money. You could be sitting at your desk and you'll get the money. Look at the map. So just say I'm here in Minnesota. I got somebody in Maryland. I can make money off of what they're doing over there. I can make money off of my people in Florida, California. I love that. I love to travel, but I don't want to have to go to all those different places to get paid, and I don't have to. And that's a beautiful thing. So network with people all over the country so you can get paid from all parts of the country without even having to go there. Our monthly Infinity Growth Bonus. More money, more money, more money. Put more money in the chat, all right? More money. 150 total points. The beautiful thing about this is these are not points that you have to go out and rack up yourself. When you bring in other people, you're helping other people. I love that because other people need help, all right? So if you share this with 5 other brokers, they go tell 5 other brokers. They go tell 5 other brokers. All of those points roll up to you. So you're growing because they're growing. And if you go all the way down to the bottom of this chart, y'all, there's your 8 figures. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 figures. $1,536 because you amassed 19,200 points. That's a pretty good year. You can do that. All right. And what is it going to take for you to do this? You can launch your business for $289. Monthly fee of $99 to take care of your website. All right. I can spend $99 real quick, y'all. It don't take no time to do that. So that is not a lot of money. $289 to activate. It's like buying a whole business for $289. I just bought a business for $5,000, okay? I haven't made nothing off of it yet. So for $289, I can make some money 5 minutes later. I don't have to wait months and months and months. I can start making money immediately, and so can you. And that's what we teach you to do. As soon as you pay your money, you can go in and add someone in the system and make money within minutes. And you can see it in your back office in just minutes. So this is not something that's very, very long term. You got to wait. Now, here's what we're going to offer you today. If you partner with us, a $2,997 value, that's $3,000. And then we got a $2,000 bonus. This is multiplication, huh? There's a lot of multiplication going on here. You're going to get Broker University. That's where you're going to learn everything you need to know. AI credit restoration, over 200 lenders. We're going to give you marketing materials, scripts. You're going to get will and trust access, power of attorney, co-branded website, travel and savings plans, client management system, live mentorship and coaching, willable, sellable, and transferable. That's what this business is. You're going to get part of a recognition ceremonies. Every month we have that. There's rewards, there's trips. We're getting ready to go on a cruise, y'all. Dedicated underwriting team and the business success scan that we talked about. And those of you that are on here today, we have an additional bonus for you. We have a lender compliance cheat sheet, a 90-day game plan session with our top leaders, an additional special recognition, a complimentary luxury stay. They're going to send y'all to Minnesota. No, they're not going to send y'all to Minnesota. Don't come to Minnesota in the winter. Also, exclusive online community and a book that was written by one of our owners. It's called Outpace Inflation. It's an ebook. So $5,000 worth of value here for $289. Somebody do the math on that. It's amazing. So over on the other side here, this is our broker success package. This is everything that you're going to get. You need a partner today. You need to get back to the person that gave you this invite today. And look at all these beautiful faces all over the country. These are some of our leaders, some of our people that are in the business, just all over. There's room. I was going to say there's room at the cross for you, but there is room on the map for you. I'm sorry, I'm a preacher and it's just in me. There is room on the map for you today, all over. Did I tell y'all you can do this business in all 50 states? Did I mention that? All over the country, from your desk. You do not have to leave. You can do business in all 50 states. And if you look, we got our North Carolina group. We got the Georgia group here. We got a whole bunch of folks down in Florida, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Ohio, Michigan, little me up in Minnesota. We got some more Minnesota people, y'all. Say hey, Minnesota. We got Sheila Pullum down in California. We got some Texas folks. We're growing, y'all. We got way more people than this, but these are just some of the leaders. Over here on the right, you're going to see the BIB online scan. If you want to join our group, it is a online community. So you can see some testimonies and things that other people are doing. You can see some encouraging things and some of the events that we've done. You guys need to join. That's all I can say. Get back to the person that you invited today and sign up today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not I'll think about it. This is a blessing to you. This is a benefit that you don't want to miss out on. All right. That's all I can say. That's all I got. This is an amazing opportunity and you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out.
Y'all listen, drop some fire symbols in the chat for Dr. Brenda. Go ahead. In fact, put some money bags. Let's put some money bags in the chat because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a whole lot of opportunity in this. This is what I want you to take as facts tonight, right? So she did a powerful job, guys, of sharing with you the value of being a part of this community, the value of leveraging this to make the impact. And then drop some money bags in the chat for the coach that came in here and made y'all get on camera and y'all listen to her. That's when you know folks got some authority, okay? But listen, you guys, what I want you to know is these numbers right here, especially to my tax crowd, because I've been in the tax industry for 8 years and we run numbers, right? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But let me tell you this right here. Why would you want to partner with this? Because funding alone is a $1.4 trillion industry by itself. So you already know taxes, multi-billion-dollar industry. We know that. Funding, $1.4 trillion. The second fact is right here, guys. Dr. Brenda said it in the beginning of the call. I don't know if you guys missed it because the screen wasn't up. Every year since the pandemic, over 4.4 million new business owners start every year. But let me tell you what also happens every year. They go out of business. She showed you the data. 97% of them will fail if they don't get the money. So who's in the room that understands supply and demand? And you don't have to be a tax pro. You're in the room, you understand supply and demand. Just drop me in the chat. Supply and demand, supply and demand, supply and demand. If you've ever heard that concept and it makes sense to you, this is why partnering with this opportunity makes sense right now because everybody talk about business credit. Everybody talking about business funding. Why? Because we are realizing that we need it. And so we're leveling up. We got our scores up. Many of us, we've been building that. But then now what happens after you build a score up? You want to leverage other people's money. I usually have, here we go. Here goes something right here. Listen, all of this right here is other people's money. These ain't personal credit cards. This is business right here. So if you're out here working with clients, whether it's insurance, whether it's taxes, whether it's credit, whether it's a bakery, whether it's a retail store, whether it's mom and pop, whether it's ministry, if you're already touching people, human beings, y'all, 9 times out of 10, guess what they're going to need? Money. There's 2 kinds of money we talked about tonight. Dr. Brenda showed us how to get money by leveraging other people's money. Somebody say get money in the chat. She showed us how to get it. So I can get qualified for it based off of a 680 or higher, or based off my income. I can get money. But how many of you know she just also talked about how you can make money? There were 2 kinds of money talked about tonight. You can make money. Put make money in the chat. You can get money. Every single one of us on here that's a business owner should be bankable. And if we're not, guess what? Put yourself in the system and get money. Get other people's money. But then who doesn't want cash flow? Because here's what I learned about money, y'all. It likes to multiply. So if you're in this room tonight and you want to acquire assets, you want to buy blocks, you want buildings, you want your own commercial real estate, you want all of that. Cash, asset, cash, then guess what you need to do? You need to make money. I know as financial influencers, we work hard. And we used to making linear money. But see, I heard Coach Asia say she came from behind the chair. I heard Dr. Brenda say I'm unemployable. See, that's linear money when we have to go clock in for it and we have to be there for it. I don't know if y'all missed what she just showed you. That IGB bonus, baby, we started doing this a year ago. And 30 days later, there were people making $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $8,000 a month. Passive income. Drop passive in the chat. We out of here, y'all. Passive is spelled PA $IVE. It just in case y'all didn't, they didn't teach y'all how to spell passive in school. Passive is PA $. Xavier got it. Xavier got it. Aisha got it. Kiana, I know Kiana got it. She know how to make money in her sleep. Brenda got it. Listen, Aisha got it. Who else understand it? That's what is on the table. But guys, we're going to make a big impact. And so whoever invited you in this room care enough about, I see Peggy got it. They care enough about you to say, listen, there's a ground floor opportunity for real, because this company been doing this for 4 years. These folks ain't been doing it for a year, and they already got people making $5,000, $10,000 weeks. Oh, they's putting you on. They putting you in here early. And so now the question is for you guys, as Dr. Brenda just proposed, is, are you in? You see the vision. Raise your virtual hand. If you see the impact of what we're doing and how this could help elevate you personally or your clients, raise your virtual hand. Funding gonna help me, or funding gonna help my clients. Okay, 1 person. Ooh, child. So everybody in the room rich. I like it. I love being in the room with rich people. Aisha said it. Like, I love getting in the room with multimillionaires. Hey, I just was in a room with some. I love it. So, okay, I see a thumb up in the chat. Maybe we don't know what a virtual hand. The virtual hand is over the heart, which says react, and then there's a button right there. Because right now, especially given that, let me give y'all some nuggets and we out the room. Especially given that on Capitol Hill right now, they're trying to rewrite the narrative because we're starting to win too much. Right now, you got the largest 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, fighting with FICO, which is fighting with the United States Housing Department, which is fighting with the president, because as we elevated our personal scores, they didn't think we was going to start getting things that build value, but we did. And then as we elevated our personal scores and the gap began to close and wealth was now available to everybody, what they decided to do now is like, hey, hold on, we're going to change the rules a little bit because they also getting funding and these banks are losing money. If you're in the room and you are the legacy creator for your family, this opportunity is for you. It's for you. And so, I'm not sure if anybody has any questions. We'll open it up right quick. If you got any questions, the floor is open. We got a little bit of time. I got to pick up my baby at 9:30. So we have tons of leaders on here. Many of them are, listen, already in the tax industry. Tara McDuffie is already in the tax industry. Tangela Collins Myers, taxes. Sheila Ann Pullum, taxes. Chelsea Conley, taxes. James Johnson, taxes. Chanel Johnson, taxes. These are some of the leaders. I'm just going through the screen right now, letting you guys know they're already here. Yolanda Mead, taxes. Tina Houchins, taxes. All right. So there are already people, Kiana Squire, taxes. There are already people in your same industry who already said no brainer. And I can tell you, I see your hand, Mustafa. I can tell you that what's been most impressive about this platform is that people who have experience already on the financial services side are really dominating. When I look at our corporate back office guys, the people in real estate, the people in taxes, the people in insurance are killing this platform. Our first month in this company, the company paid us $78,000 to the field. Our first month in the company. And that was November of last year. Okay. So this is a big opportunity for everybody here. So let's open it up. And I have several leaders. So if anybody wants to answer some of these questions, feel free. But I saw you. Go ahead, Mustafa. Mustafa Umar. Did I get that right?
That's correct. Peace, Queen. How you doing?
Peace and blessings. How are you?
Blessings, blessings, blessed and highly favored. I just want to commend everyone on here. Definitely a lot of powerful information. I appreciate it. I just wanted to drop a small testimony. I've been working on a business, and you guys are speaking on the spirit. LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. Before my near fatal accident, I got hit by a bus off of a dirt bike. So I have this viral content that I'm looking to connect and collab with other financial leaders. But Living Legendary Club, the acronym that he gave me to use it in is Living Legendary Club. So right now it is just a concept, and I'm looking to work with a business strategist to build this thing out. So if anybody is interested in connecting after the call, please reach out because I have a bunch of information that I'm looking to basically put one of these power plays together that you guys were discussing. Thank you, and you all have a blessed day.
No, before you go, thank you for sharing that testimony. So we celebrate and we rejoice with you. Who invited you in the room tonight, King?
Miss Peggy, Miss Peggy,
Miss Peggy.
my sister
Okay.
Peggy, man, Peggy, tell him, shout him
Peggy
out,
got you.
Peggy,
What do you
please.
currently do? So I know you're working on developing the viral content and
All
pushing the
right, so
brand further.
I'm a Shark Tank you guys real quick. So LLC, Living Legendary Club. What I'm trying to do is put together a group of former bad decision makers turn good. Now we're going to use this AI software to create specialized curriculum and workshops to help train them into becoming motivational life coaches. That's the key term, motivational life coaches. Sometimes therapist is a little too heavy. And what we want to do is leverage stories of struggle, perseverance, and redemption, testimonials, in order to spread awareness and enlighten other individuals to the fact that as long as you living, you're legendary. That's our key core slogan that we want to make the Are You Ready to Rumble for grassroots good work, non-for-profit services. So the Living
Have
Legendary
you
Club,
already
I would
looked at, I didn't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry, but
no
have you
problem.
already looked at how much capital it would take to push that, the marketing behind it, the staff?
Yeah, I definitely did have discussed it. I use AI to like kind of build now, but I need a physical team. I'm a social
Mhm.
individual. Sometimes these softwares AI is too overwhelming for me. I'm
Sure.
previously incarcerated as well. I would like somebody who has been out here using Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and all types of stuff like
Well,
that.
Business in Black is a community. And so everything that
Hmm.
you just shared, we have people in this room who are already experts and dominate in that.
Peace.
Kiana also says she would love to connect. So not only, guys, are we getting money together, building legacy together, we eco share. So Business in Black is a community where we're not gatekeeping. So if there's somebody in the room that has a skill set and it's creating opportunity and income for them, then we're not holding it back. And the beautiful thing about this is you get to come in this platform for $289 to get access to everything we share here, to level up personally, all of that. But the other thing is the coaching, the mentorship, the community, which is priceless if you ask me. So get back with Peggy. Definitely a powerhouse to be reckoned with. Make sure that you get the QR code to get in the group, and then let her know, like, are you just wanting to get funding, or you want to make money, or both? Because you got two on the table. Okay. So we wish you the best. I saw you dropped about your documentary. So that's something definitely I would approve for the group. Drop that in there, because that will inspire somebody, because obviously there's still purpose inside of you. And we want to see that come to pass. All right. So
God bless you.
LLC
Thank you.
will be a Fortune 500 company, and we're going to declare that over your business and every business in here. Listen, 2026, we all going to be rich. We got the
That's a
tools, we
fact.
got the strategies, we got access to 300 lenders and $100 million. There's no reason why anybody in this room should not be highly profitable. There's no reason why anybody should be in the red and not in the black when you just got the delivery from Dr. Brenda that you just got. All right.
Mhm.
Any other questions? Anybody else? Any questions? I know we got people should be by now already asking for the link. So whoever invited you in here, you should be getting that link from them right now. And literally, guys, you're in business tonight. You got an underwriting team. If you got somebody to submit a loan tonight, guess what? The underwriting team is doing the work for you tonight. Tomorrow, your person could literally be getting an approval. That's how fast it works. That's how fast it works. You don't fix credit. You don't do loans. You are referring to this amazing multi-million dollar platform who already has undergirded behind them a team of people who getting junk done. Listen, y'all, our underwriting team got over 30 years of experience. So I feel good. Listen, Asia partnered with Kiana. Kiana partnered with me. Now, Kiana and I have done business before. All right. Okay. Kiana and I have done business before. And I'm going to tell you, when I started doing this, I'm like, Kiana, girl, you better come on here and get this money. And I'm going to tell you, I had a conversation with her because they had just approved me for 78,000. And I'm like, I got a multiplex vision. And Kiana's like, I know somebody, because I didn't think that was enough. She's like, I know somebody that can get that done, but that's the power of being in the right rooms and being amongst people, right? Kiana, listen, let them hear from you, because you are not only a top real estate professional, you are a real estate investor, you are a tax professional, you own a fleet of vehicles. I mean, you are a mom boss, you are a go-getter, you're a millennial who will definitely be retired before 30 years old. So when you saw Business in Black, what made it make sense to you? Somebody said the sweetness, love, the sweetest love. What made this make sense? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can unmute you real quick. Hold on. Go ahead.
Hi. But yeah, what made sense for me was I'm already, I guess, a giver. I already like helping people naturally. So being that I'm already in real estate, being that I already was doing credit repair, I just felt like it made sense for my business. It brought more value to me, but instead of me being hands-on with my business, well, being more hands-on with my business and having different hats, it just brought that system that I needed, so that it made my life easier, but also it gives me the ability to spread the word a little bit more, but also bring other people who's like-minded on team or on board with me, because I just feel like that's what make the world go around. So that's what made me really, really excited. It just made me feel like, it was possible. And then also knowing my story, my situation, how I was in the red, and how I felt like if I had the information that the system or this platform brings, that I feel like if I had it a long time ago, I don't feel like I would have went through my certain, what do you call it, trials. But since I did go through my own trials, I feel like I can learn from that, but also be a teacher to help other people avoid those trials. So now I have the ability to teach my kids, getting a business credit, start your business from the ground up, whether it's nails, whether it's hair. It's almost like we did the hard work. We already took the risk. We already took the failures, and, we was in a red. So now that we got the knowledge to move forward, it's now all about application. It's all about applying. So now that we applying, it's all about spreading the word. So I just feel like it's a domino effect. Once you go through certain things, you don't want to go back. You don't want to go back to that red. You don't want to go back to having failures. I feel like sometimes you have your trials to the point where you get tired. You want more. You want more out of life, but you also want the people around you doing better. So I like it because it's a community, and I feel like everybody, as you can see, is business owners. I feel like we already have that mindset because we're stepping forth to make a difference in our life by being generational curses. So I don't know. It just made life easier. It's more money because everybody always want to make money. But also we are providing a service that helps people at the end of the day. So I feel like it's life changing.
Wow. Well, thank you. And it is life changing. And I love, the fact that you're so young and you're so focused on legacy and generational empowerment. And I mean, that's just a beautiful thing, guys. Imagine, if we got this kind of information and access when we were early 20s. Okay. I mean, like life would be different. So I know, guys, this has served you guys. We don't want to spend the night on here, but if you're on the line and you see the value of this platform, just drop the word value in the chat. I just want to see. I'm about like Asia. I want to know who's in the room with me, right? I'm very intentional about my surroundings, right? Because if we ain't all going the same direction, then we gotta be in the same room, okay? But it's okay. I see value in here, right? We love everybody, but I tell you, I love it. Okay, values. I see the values, guys. There's tons of value. And one of the things that one of my multi-million-dollar mentors taught me, she's an 8-figure earner, and she taught me much of what I know about business, even from just watching how she moves. She said, when you wake up every day, Michelle, to focus on impact, you will never worry about income again. And she said, what do you think is harder? You think it's harder to make your first 6 figures, or you think it's harder to make your first million? And I was like, it's harder to make your first million. How many of you on the line put a 6 in the chat if you've already made 6 figures in your career path? At least 100,000. Can I see 3? 2026, we all get rich. We leveling up to our first 7s. Who done made their first 7 in the room? Any first 7s in the room? Y'all, we finna get it in 2026. Come on, listen. So I love seeing it in the room. It's in the room. And some of you have made multiple. Some of you may have. I mean, we've literally coached people to first $250,000, first $500,000. I mean, literally, come on, almost here. It's right around the corner. It's all about resources and tool and right opportunity. So if you're in the room and you see the value, guys, the next thing you do when you see value is you put your money behind it. Because when I first got introduced to this industry, April 21st of 2017, credit was the first door. Then it was taxes, 2018. And then it became adding all these other stuff, guys. But when I first got introduced, I had a poverty mindset and I couldn't see the importance of investing $288 because I did not have it. And I was driving a Nissan Altima with a 24.8% interest rate because my credit score was in the 500s and I couldn't see it. And she sat me down and she said, what do you think is harder? And I said 7 figures. And she said, no. If you wake up every day to make an impact, income will follow you. When you make your first 6 figures, that's harder than getting to 7. And guess what? She was right. She was right. So you got to be willing to invest a 3-figure investment with a $99 overhead. When Dr. Brenda showed you one way, the cab bonus alone is a 6-figure bag. $2,500 a week, $3,500 a week. Y'all, just there are people on this platform right now on this team. I know because I see their checks. It's people making $10,000 in a week. So imagine if it was tax season all year long. I mean, because it can feel that way. No income claims. Because you got to do the work, y'all. This ain't something you just get a check written out to you. You got to go impact people. And so if you're already in a place where you're touching people, you're talking to people, you know people, there's nothing stopping you. Because listen, we're out and about all the time. I went yesterday to the post office. And I went to the post office and guess what I grabbed on my way out the door? Cards that were pinned up on the thing. These are leads. All I got to do is call them. Hey, Pamela, this is Michelle Kofer. I saw your card in the post office in Auburn, and I see you're a wellness coach. Are you still doing that? She said, yes. Well, listen, I'm working on a project in this area to help business owners get out of the red and into the black. Does your business need capital for anything? Pamela come get a $100,000 loan. I walk away with 40% of what a company made. The company might make, I don't know, $8,000 to $10,000. But if they make 10, just for even math, I just made $4,000 from a 5-minute conversation. Do that 3 times a week. I'm just talking to the tax folks in the room, to the insurance professionals. You see what I'm saying? We got strategies for days. I'm done, y'all. So listen, we got strategies for days. I can tell you guys right now, I can write scripts in my sleep. We have leaders on here, Jeff Johnson, James Johnson, Tangela Collins Myers, Sheila Collins. Sheila, Sheila Pullum, Sheila Pullum. We got leaders on here, guys, that can write scripts for you all day. If you're willing to do the work, we can help you win. What was that question in here? Listen, Sheila, I done gave you a new name, girl. Listen, let me see. A question just came. What if the person does not have it? Okay, we should say that. Like, what if the person doesn't have it? What if they feel like $99 is hard to come by because of their customers? Let me tell you this. Then we need to work on their mindset and we need to train them because $11.8 billion was just spent on Black Friday. So everybody got money. So if they think 99 is too much to make their first $100 return, or their first $1,000 check, or their first $10,000 check, we need to make sure they don't ever miss Mentorship Monday. They need to be in training every single week because I grew up in the projects and I thought 288 was a bad investment. But guess what? 288 changed my legacy. Yeah. So, and if they don't have it genuinely, let me say this. If you guys are in the room and you're like, I see the vision, but just its timing is off because I went Black Friday shopping. And we supposed to be shopping. We supposed to be blacking out. But I went shopping and I ate at Ruth Chris this past weekend. We went to brunch. I ain't got it right now. If you don't have it, but you see the value of what we're doing in this community, then still get back with whoever invited you because we can figure it out. If you really want it, we'll figure out how to help you get in. And that's the community that you're in, where there are payment plans available. So we'll help you figure it out. It's just $289, guys, but we'll help you figure out how to make that happen if you really want to make it happen. And then whoever you partner with, guys, that's going to be your coach. If they're new also, guess what? They got a coach. So we're going to make sure that everybody wins together. All right? Any other questions? That was a great question. I'm glad you brought that one up. But here's the thing, y'all. Don't ever believe that people don't have money. And if you are a person that believes that, we got to get you into personal development a whole lot more because everybody has money. It's just people spend money where they find value, and we just got to create the value for people. I used to charge people $18.99 for credit repair. People pay for what they want. Y'all better listen to Coach Sheila because Coach Sheila been doing credit since 2017, and she still came on this platform for leverage. Listen, they do. My husband, during the pandemic and post-pandemic, up until a year ago, was charging people $3,500 to $5,000 for business credit. And guess what? They paid him. Okay. So don't be afraid of asking for money. If you are afraid of asking for money, we can teach you how not to be, because if you fear money, you can't attract it. Money likes to move. It's energy. Okay. All right. So any other questions? If not, then you guys, welcome to the movement. We're so excited to have you on board. Get back with whoever invited you. I see a lot of beautiful professional profile pictures. So we already know that you guys are already making impact in your community. This is just going to give you the ability to take things to that next level. Well, now, not only are you making impact because of what you're doing and how you're doing it, but you're also now aligning that with income that allows you to do it on a bigger scale. Imagine tithing $10,000 to your church. Imagine being able to go up and bless somebody during tax season. Listen and be like, we giving away cars, bump giving away a TV. We giving away cars. Imagine that, because whatever you can think about, guys, is possible. Thank you again so much, Dr. Brenda, y'all. Put some party hats in the chat for hosting the call, presenting on tonight. Thank you so much for our live testimony. Coach Asia B, Coach Kiana Squire. Asia said if you were invited by her, she'll send you the link, and then check your Telegram community. So welcome aboard, everybody. We appreciate you guys. We're thankful for everybody that spent some time with us tonight. Let's go out here, y'all, and get in a bag. And I'm declaring over every business owner on here rich in 26. Okay, so whatever streams you got flowing, they're gonna flow heavy. So get yourself in position to be able to win. Get your bank accounts ready, plural. Be ready when the door opens for us to collectively invest in some stuff. Be ready. Have your score already up. We got everything here, y'all. We got an AI system. I don't know if you heard that. We got a whole proprietary software that this owner built out. And so definitely you got the tools to win here. Thank you all so much. And we'll see you at the TOP. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Thank
Good
you,
night.
everyone.
Adios.
Good night.
night.
Great presentation.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Brenda.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Bye-bye.